Hi, performers and achievers. Welcome to Performers and Achievers Daily with me, Raj Gavurla. In today's episode, I'm talking about or discussing, are you in position? Think about it. Are you in position? As I coach, train, teach, and speak, sometimes people are in position and sometimes they're not. When they are in position, then obviously they're capable of accomplishing something that's forward, whatever that may be. And then when they're not in position, what they're really doing, they're being too hard on themselves. They're trying to accomplish or achieve something without being in position. So I can give you several examples. Let's say you're a business and let's say you have 5 employees. And then you have other people who are 1099. You have some of those. Now, all of a sudden, let's say that you're looking to increase the number of people who are employees and decrease the number of people who are 1099. And you have your advantages for doing that, the reasons for doing that. However, you're not in position. It's not that easy. It's not that simple. Just like it wouldn't be that simple. Now, if you got some resources, the right resources, to put you in position to do that, then yes, that would be, or it would be capable. You'd be capable of doing so. And that's my point. Are you in position? Because if you're not, then you need to work towards being in position so that you can accomplish what it is that you're accomplishing. In sports, you see this all the time. You watch a football player, quarterback throws the ball, yet the ball doesn't connect because the receiver is not in position. And that's not necessarily the quarterback's fault or the receiver's fault. Sometimes the quarterback overthrows or underthrows the receiver, and the receiver is in position. Sometimes the quarterback throws it right on the mark, and for whatever reason, the receiver drops it. They're both in position. And most often, obviously, the quarterback and receiver are both in position. Catch is made. On the defensive side, you ever watch people dive in to try to make a tackle? It's ridiculous. If they put themselves in position, accomplishing the tackle would be a lot easier and better. So that's the importance of being in position. You can look at any sport, right? Any sport. You're playing tennis, playing doubles. There's a ball that's going towards, you're at the net. The ball's coming towards you. Now, are you stepping into the ball to hit the volley? And if you are, you're in position to. However, if you don't step into the ball and you hit the volley. You may hit the volley. It won't be as effective because you're not in the right position. So positioning is very important. Let's say you run a play where you have a process, let's say. Let's say you have a process. We hear this a lot. We have a process. This is our process. That's important to have a process. Process is good. What's missing a lot of times is that for that process to progress, to accomplish and continue to accomplish, there needs to be feedback on that process, on the process. With that feedback, you can get all sorts of insights to measure the process, its effectiveness, where it's efficient, where it's not effective, where it's not efficient. What's the positive change that can occur? What's the intervention? Or do you need to add a piece of technology to it since now you've gone from 50 people to 150 people? Are you in position? So are you in position? Let's talk about health. Nobody really likes to talk about health, although it's essential. Like if you're receiving treatment and for some reason you're dizzy and unbalanced at times, then you're not in position really to be achieving and accomplishing as you could be. So therefore you make a doctor's appointment. You're realistic. You don't try to be some kind of, I don't know what you call it, irrational. It's the only word that's coming to my mind. Irrational, thinking that this is just part of the normal way of things being happening. You got to want it more. You got to need it more. You got to, no, there's something wrong. Now, after that's corrected, fixed, and naturally you're in position then to accomplish and achieve and continue with your process and feedback. And do you track this? You can track it. Track how many times you're in position, not in position throughout the day. Even in your conversations, in your discussions, talks with another person. Are you in position to have that talk, that discussion, or that conversation with that person? Are you in position? And sometimes this is an informal thing. It's not a meeting that's scheduled in your calendar. It's not a routine meeting that happens every week or every month or every quarter. Are you in position? Now, when you're in position, that's when your accomplishments, your achievements, they're greater. You receive results. You're rewarded by it. You might receive some kind of praise, probably just from yourself, as in the sense that you feel good, you sense good, you're thinking good, you're knowing good. And that in itself is creating a very healthy, or you could say healthy in some sense. Want to stay away from health. You're creating and controlling your environment. Is what you're really doing, but doing that. So I'll leave you with the question. Are you in position? If you like my podcast, like it. For those of you who are interested in private, personal, professional, confidential programs and services with me, Raj Gavurla, visit my website, rajgavurla.com. Fill out the brief form, and we will contact you as soon as we can. Enjoy your day.